Guys and girls, I am bringing you another incredible impact catalyst, change maker, ripple maker, somebody who has absolutely changed lives all over the world. In fact, when we were talking with their team a few weeks ago, they've already overachieved the 1 million lives impacted mark. So imagine that. Those of you that are sat there right now thinking, I want to do something bigger. Not quite sure what it is that I'll do, but I've got something in my heart. Or maybe you are one of those people who just absolutely know that you know that you know exactly what you want to do. But one of the lessons that I learned, Changemaker, I'm about to bring up through her chapter in the Catalyst of Change book. Look at this beautiful, beautiful book. Make sure you go and buy the book. Remember, go to that link on the page and buy it from Amazon. But unless you go and put your details in at that link, you won't get access to a whole year worth of workshops that Catalysts will be delivering over the next 12 months as part of our Thrive in 2025 movement that we're building next year. So, guys and girls, as I read the chapter of this incredible change maker, what really me the most is just how much difference you can make when you do something from a place of love, genuine service, complete and utter integrity, not doing it because you want to make the next buck or the next, £1 million. You're not doing it for that reason. That's a nice little bonus on the other end of making the difference that you're making. But when you set out to make a genuine difference just because you can, and it's something that's really in your heart, that's when you can really make the greatest change. So guys and girls, give it up in the comments, give us a whoop whoop, make sure you are commenting the most. Remember, we've got thousands of pounds worth of prizes that we're giving away all day. I'm still getting messages from the authors about things they're giving away. So guys and girls, keep those comments coming. Keep pressing that share button underneath this session right now. You can share it to any page, any profile. You can share it to any group. So share away. And remember, we are on YouTube as well. So if you want to be sharing on LinkedIn, go to the Impact Catalyst on YouTube and share from there, because we are live right there right now. So let's get her up onto the stage right now. Hewlett, let's get her up. Hi
there.
I think you might have been on mute. Good morning. Good morning. It's so good to have you with us, Bar.
Well, thank you very much. I'm very, very pleased to be here.
Oh, and you're coming to us live from the Canary Islands. Literally, people are streaming in from all over the world, and you're on holiday right now, taking a very well-deserved.
And right now it's all frozen.
Oh, that's all right. It'll catch up. It'll catch up. Obviously, your internet's having a holiday as well as you. Saying in the on, I was just so reminded and nurtured by your chapter when you talked about how you and your two colleagues that you went into business with really set out to do something just because you wanted to make so much change. You never set out to I think we're doing the hokey cokey. It's bouncing in and out right
now. Yes, you're absolutely right. We did not intend to start a business. That was not what we were thinking of at the time. I'm very glad we did, because we have actually managed to help an awful lot of people. But at the time, we were just thinking of helping a few,
It's amazing, isn't it, what can happen when you just, you can change someone's life, and you change that person's life, and then you replicate it for all the other people that need that support.
Yeah, and of course,
share with everybody, because it didn't quite make it into your chapter, about what you were actually doing.
I didn't hear what didn't make it into the chapter. However, what I can tell you is the reason that we put together the Lighter Life program was because we knew it was what we needed, and we knew that what we needed wasn't available anywhere else. And that's where it started, with total belief.
So you and the two other founders, co-founders that set up Lighter Life.
This is going to be a very strange conversation because I can see your lips moving, but I can't hear what you're saying.
Keep going.
Yep. Yes, so we came from three different backgrounds, three very different people, and together we were the whole thing. You know, they say that, you know, you are some of the parts is greater than the whole, and we definitely were.
Oh my word. It's so lovely that you met on an experiment. Tell everybody about this experiment that you were on.
Yes, so we had been recruited by various means. I was recruited by a colleague of my husband's wife who said, "Had you ever thought of losing weight?" Well, quite honestly, to talk to a fat person about have you ever thought of losing weight is ridiculous. You wake up thinking about losing weight, you go to bed regretting that you didn't do whatever it was you were doing at the time. So yes, of course, I'd thought about losing weight. And this was an experiment. The UK government were changing the rules and regulations about very low calorie diets, formula food, which is pretty similar to baby food, only it's for adults. So it comes under the same rules and regulations as baby milk does, but they were changing the ingredients and they wanted to check that it was going to be okay. And it was a 12-week study. There were 12 of us in the study. We were on a very low calorie diet for 12 weeks, and we traveled around the country going to different universities and hospitals having different tests taken because they wanted to check that our hearts were okay and our livers were okay and we didn't lose too much protein and our skin went away rather than leaving us thinner but baggy, you know, all of that sort of stuff. And we spent 12 weeks together driving around the country, and we got to know each other really, really well. Put a group of 12 women together, and what happens? We talked about everything. And as part of that, we talked about what we'd done in the past to try and lose weight. We knew that we'd been on a diet, whatever the diet was, it didn't matter, but somewhere along the line you'd give up, and why had we given up? What was going on why had we given up? And so we put together a program that we knew we needed, which was rapid weight loss, because you need to see results. Something that checks whether you're cheating, because actually fat people are very good at lying about what they eat. They lie to others, they lie to themselves. And this was a way of not being able to lie about it. Yes, I didn't eat anything I shouldn't have done, is what we will stand there and say, hiding the wrapper from the bar of chocolate that we've just eaten. You know, so we knew we needed to have an external locus, somebody else checking on us. And we knew that if we were going to stand any chance of keeping the weight off, we needed to look at why we were doing it in the first place. And those are the three pillars of Lighter Life. Nothing's changed. From that, we developed a program. From that, we rolled the program out. But actually, the program that we're running right now is the same program as we developed back in the late 80s, early 90s. I mean, we've come a long way. You know, nobody had heard of the internet when we started. Everybody thought fax was a miracle. So it's been updated, it's up to date, but it is fundamentally the same. Very low calorie diets, checking, somebody to help you and checking, and group work so that you can understand why you did it, so that you can change. We started with a group of 6 volunteers. We put an advert in the local paper. We got 6 people in for our first group. We had no belief even that it would work. We knew it was right. And they loved it. They came, they partook in the group sessions, the CBT sessions, and like Topsy, from there it grew. And yeah, we haven't looked back.
About what you mean of 3 women coming together and saying, look, we've tried everything and that nothing works. If we were to look at all the things that have worked for us, let's bring them together and then add our hearts into it. And what I get so much from you, I mean, I've been working organization contact with where literally everybody that I speak to loves it. We've even got the amazing, when the comments light to life, so you've got a raving fan on here already.
Oh, good.
Bar, I want to bring you to a part of your chapter where you say this thing for all entrepreneurs to build from this place. Here's what, make sure you go buy the book so you can read her chapter. If you have an idea, even if it feels small right now, consider how it might help others. Think about how much good it could do in the world. Because let me tell you, if you start with a heart for people, your business has the potential to grow beyond your wildest expectations. But we couldn't fit everything into your chapter about some of the things you came up against as you were building Lighter Life. But I know from our discussion when we were writing the chapter together that you really came up against some things that almost we couldn't fit into your chapter, because I think some of the to doing a chat about the chapter and everything, or was it the week before? I interviewed you and I was so inspired by you, and then something happened to me the very next that you said. So that's the keep going. If you those stories.
And I do think what you need is to believe in what it is that your business is about. If you don't believe, and therefore you don't feel strong enough to battle the hurdles when they come, because they will, it is never going to be a straight line, you will give up. If you absolutely believe in your product or your service or whatever it is that you're doing, if you do meet one of these hurdles, be it an authority or just a bad day or a bank manager saying you can't have the overdraft you want, or whatever it is, if you really believe, you will push and find a way through. And that really is it. You can't do it. You can't be authentic if you're not actually believing in your heart that what you are doing is the right thing and actually will help people.
against so many things on a regular basis. Even that's also true for us as we look after our health while we're building our businesses. I mean, I think that your program is so beneficial for all, like, on the go entrepreneurs and business owners who don't want to have to think constantly and be obsessed. Your program so easy in meetings, just, you know, to look after themselves while they are building and growing whatever they're growing. And we've got a couple of other authors who are in the fitness and doing is that you brought in the psychology aspect into the plan as well. So it's not just about how you mindset piece.
Yes, it's about, I mean, our brain, you know, this is the most powerful tool we have. Yep. The most powerful tool we have is this. If you think you can, you can. And if you think you can't, you can't. And that really is what looking at the CBT is about. It's actually recognizing that what's holding you back more often than not is you. It's that you don't really have a belief in either you or your product or your service or what you're doing. If you genuinely believe, you think you can, and you will overcome anything, everything. That is really what it's about. And so for our clients, yes, you know, the powder gets the weight off. That's the easy bit. The much more difficult bit is the rest of your life, keeping the weight off and moving forward in a positive way, looking at your life differently, not having to hide behind either eating or the fat, because fat is a very good blanket. You hide behind that. All sorts of things are hidden behind that blanket.
And one of the other things that you talk about in your chapter, you talk about when the business started to gain momentum. So you started to bring the mindset piece and the health piece, the wellness piece, the nutrition piece. When you started to bring all those together, it was really starting to gain momentum. But you say here, as the business began to gain momentum, it would have been easy to shift our focus to profits, to expand as quickly as possible. But that's where so many entrepreneurs go wrong. They chase growth for growth's sake and lose sight of the original mission. We made a promise to ourselves that we would always stay true. We didn't want just another company in the wellness industry. We wanted to stand for something meaningful. Bar, would you, viewers and listeners and readers, what advice you would give to them about building their brand and their business on values and staying in lane with those values, of course?
And of course, if you look at any successful brand, that's how it's been built. It is from the bottom up, with belief upwards, with a business plan. Obviously, you have to do the planning. You can't live in cloud cuckoo land. And it's knowing that you are really going to have a hard time for a while, because anything that you make, you're going to have to plow back into the business. You can't just start a business and then think, oh, that's it, I've made it, sit back on your laurels. You have to believe your business, and then your customers will tell the world about it, because if you've delivered the right thing, that organic growth is absolutely superb, so much better than, I mean, businesses have been broken by an advert or an article in a newspaper where all of a sudden 1 million people want what you've got and you aren't there to deliver it. Grow it slowly. My advice was, when I first started, somebody said, halve your expectations and double your costs on any business plan.
What a great piece of advice, and so true.
Absolutely.
I mean, for small business owners and entrepreneurs that are in of business, it is very easy to have that shiny object syndrome. There's all kinds of things you can invest in. Everybody wants claiming the money that you have, and there's only so much. What were the key things that you chose to invest in or if actually, let's reverse this. If you were doing this all over again, to invest in?
We have always invested in our people. The people who work with us, they are carrying our brand with them, and they have to be believers. We have staff who have been with us for 20 years. We say if you crack them open, Light of Life would be written all the way through them like a stick of rock. So investing in your people, being equal with your people. Yes, okay, you know, we head the company, but actually I've cleaned the toilets too. You know, it really is, you need to be with them, and then together what you are doing is following the dream, helping other people. People who work with us will say they know they make a difference, and they go home not just with a pay packet, but with the knowledge that they have actually made a difference to the world. How much better can that be?
That is phenomenal. And there's so much evidence of the change that you're making, because you only have to go to your website. And guys and girls, you can go to Bar's website there. It's on the screen. You only have to go to your website to see the amount of positive case studies. I mean, it's miraculous what people are achieving.
Do you know the biggest?
And you have a lot of positive press for our small business owners and entrepreneurs that are thinking that they need to get some publicity. What would you say?
Our publicity comes from our clients. We use, we don't abuse our clients, but they are so pleased. The comment that clients say, the most common comment is, I wish you'd found this years ago. And because of that, and because they feel so good when they have lost the weight and they know that they've got the tools to help them keep the weight off, they want to tell other people. They will talk to other mums at the school gate. They will talk about it all over Facebook. They're happy to have their before and after pictures on our website. It's our clients that are building, which is why you can't suddenly go from zero to a huge, great multinational. It doesn't work like that. You have to, the proof of the pudding has to be there. You have to keep the clients, giving the clients what they want, value for money, deliver what you say you deliver, and that's it. They will tell their friends, they will be your marketing, they are your advocates, and that's how it grows. It takes a long time. I mean, people will look at Light of Life and say, well, you know, you're an overnight success. Yeah, we are. We've been doing it for 35 years, you know.
Well, they do say sometimes it can take 30 years to become an overnight success.
Yeah, well, we're proof of that, yes.
But just as we wrap up, because I could talk to you all day, and it's such a shame we've got this lag going on. But guys and girls, I hope that Bar has shared with you today. Bar, we're going to be running workshops, as you know. Or, do you have any idea people that buy the book?
Oh, life's too short, yeah. But yes, we would love to take part in a workshop with you and you guys, because the more people we tell about what we do and just help people live a more fulfilled life, please look at our website, because you would be, I mean, the people's lives have changed so much just by losing weight, learning who they are, getting things sorted in their life. It's lovely. It really is. I mean, you go to bed at night feeling that, yes, I've done some good.
Oh, delicious. That really is delicious. But we are at the end. We're at the end of our journey. Is there one lasting piece of inspiration that you would love to share with everybody today as we wrap up?
Believe in your dreams.
Believe in your dreams. And put the pin in it and just stay in lane with that. Just believe in your dreams. Just keep believing.
That's it. Yep, go for it. Yes.
I'm hearing the "Don't Stop Believing" track in my head now. Bar, thank you so much for your time and for taking the time away from your holiday. We appreciate you. We love you. We love what you are doing. And guys and girls, make sure you go buy the book, Catalysts of Change. Go to, I'll put it on the screen right now, theimpactcatalyst.com/change. You can go buy the book through Amazon, but if you make sure you go to that link on the screen, not only will you get access to all of the 20 workshops, I think it's 21 actually, 21 workshops that will be running next year. So in 2025, we're going to have 2 workshops running each and every month with one of our incredible authors in this book. But you also, everybody that buys the book and goes to that link and signs up today will also get access to our VIP after show party, which is happening at 7:30 p.m. UK time this evening. So if you want to come and hang out with the authors and celebrate how we got on, because I'm going to be with you all day today. So Andrew, who is our incredible publisher, he's updating the results in the WhatsApp group. There's lots of activity going on in there, but I can't be in there and be here. So I'm looking forward to announcing the results of this incredible book today at the after show party. So make sure you go to that link, sign up so that you get your invite. And Bar, thank you once again for the heart that you bring to every life that you touch and to your whole company, making that ripple of change in all the lives that you serve. We're so grateful for you.
Thank you so much, and have fun at the party.
We will do. Have fun on your holiday. Guys and girls, we'll be back with our next author in a couple of minutes. You've got 2 minutes for a wee, a cup of tea, and then with me. All right, I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.